Welcome to another video from Dr. Locke. I've been told to continue to make videos until we have a solution for this tool. Now this tool is the KEYDIY something to X2 or so. We purchased this in January from an online reseller which is quite big, mk3.com. They've been pretty cool, they supply everything. The only problem is, but when I asked for a replacement battery for this, which you have to take this part out here, I was told to make a video, and I did make a video. Since then I haven't heard anything about it, and I was told to make a video to show that we're not lying. And I just want to show you something. This is the first time this battery compartment's ever come off. I'm just going to take this off. So here is a battery. Okay, look at this battery right here. Now I asked them to send me another battery because there is some sort of fault happening on here, and they said I'll make a video. Now this battery right here is nothing expensive, so I said send me another battery, we've got a problem with the battery. Then I did some testing, I couldn't seem to find the fault, so I said oh no, I haven't found the fault. The tradesman who has this, the locksmith that has this, who works for us, then came back and said no, there's definitely a fault, and we posted the last video demonstrating it. Okay, now let me demonstrate it even further. One of the things that really annoys me is I didn't pay the extra 50 or 80 bucks to buy this locally. I bought it from an online seller which is in a different country. So I can't walk back in there and just put this on the counter and say, look, it's faulty. So that's an issue for me. So we have to go through this backwards and forwards, ping pong email, videos and all sorts of things to try and get a replacement. Had I bought it from my local supplier, I could just walk in, swap it over, and I'd be good to go, because this is a tool that a lot of locksmiths use every day, especially if you're doing car work. Now look here, we've got the battery at 90%. See that? Watch this. Put a bit of pressure in there. Where is it? Oh, there we go. We're on to 1%. Now we're back up again. And basically, you just squeeze the screen a little bit, and I'm getting all sorts of, oh, now the battery's down to this again. See that? So basically the battery has some sort of fault. It's gone up from full to half to medium, and you can see it now. It's not all the way. And you just push it around there. Now we're going back up, now we're fluctuating. See that battery symbol? So it's a small fault. I like the tool, I like the seller, but KEYDIY, lift your game. If I tell you I've got a dud battery, I've got a dud battery. Okay, I don't want to keep having to make these videos because I like your products. And the problem is that this particular tool has just released a whole heap of new chips that they can generate in the last update, which I thought was really good. But the problem is I can't do any of that until I send this back, a week or two to get back to the foreign country, then it needs to be replaced a week or two back, and that's if they're even going to replace it. If they don't replace it, I'm going out buying a new tool. So what does that tell me about this tool, my investment? That wasn't very good. Why is it not very good? Because I didn't have that customer service to get a straight over replacement. So that battery now is down to that, see? Now we'll go up in a minute. It goes up and down like the weather. So there is an issue. And when you're relying on this and you've driven out to a job and it's not working, then you're in trouble. Now, VVDI X-Horse, this one here, yeah, makes a little noise, and I even stripped this one down. That is just basically the coil going all the way around. I haven't had any problems with it. Should I have had any problems with it, once again, they've got the battery in there which can be replaced. So, much of a muchness. They're both great tools. There's the battery. You got a problem? Send me a new one of them. I haven't had that issue, so I haven't compared the two as far as VVDI and KEYDIY on who would send me the battery the quickest. I haven't had that. But what I do have right now is a need for another battery, and I'm not getting it. So we're a couple of weeks in. It's going to take a couple of weeks to get it if they're going to send it to me. If not, I can pretty much just throw that tool aside because I can't buy the battery individually, and I'm going to have to purchase another $200-300 machine. Not good. So what does this tell me? It's worth sometimes purchasing from your local supplier for this reason. So you can go back, put it back on the counter and say replace it. When you purchase from overseas, you can't do that, and they they should be able to say, okay, well, you know, since you're purchasing from us, we'll warrant this or we'll do this. But with some of these products right here, the manufacturer, KEYDIY, wanted a video to demonstrate this. So there's your video to demonstrate it. Video number 2, okay, because still you have not come back to us with a reasonable solution to fixing this, and it has to be fit for purpose. So we would like to get this back on the road and get this machine, you know, reliable. But there we go, we're down again, we're up again. There's something wrong with that battery. Simple little battery, simple little thing, but how hard is it to fix? Okay, leave your comments down below. Thanks for watching.